Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how I put together my fun little mouse box card featuring Doodlebug Design's Berry Sweet collection. As soon as I saw these doodle cuts, the Berry Sweet treats, I knew I wanted to make a box card because everything's more fun in 3D, featuring this little berry basket and the cute little mouse. So here's how I put it all together. To start, I cut my pieces using the dies. I cut some strawberries, leaves, flowers, the little mouse, and a couple of berry baskets. I've put all the different pieces together for the sake of time, but they go together very easily. So the first thing I want to do is make my box. I started with 2 cuts of the berry box, the berry carton, and on the back I added a little strip of Ladybug cardstock. Let me see, this is a 5/8 inch strip. I'm going to put my measurements right here so everyone can see. 5/8 inch strip, and I just trimmed it to the side. This adds a little stability on the bottom and it makes it look like the berries are showing through. I cut my mouse. Now when I do 3D cards, I want the back to look decent as well. So I cut the mouse again from the other side of my cardstock, so to a mirror image, and I just filled in the little pieces that are cut out just to make it look solid in one piece. It's a nice finishing touch. I cut out all of the strawberries. I back them with some Ladybug cardstock, and the berry, all these papers are from, the berry papers and the leaves are from the 6x8 pad, and also some Petite prints and the cardstock. So we'll put the card together. The first thing I want to do is create my box. So I'm going to have the 2 carton pieces. I'm going to move these over here, and I cut a strip of the Pistachio Cardstock for the box. It's 1 1/4 inch by 6 1/4, and it's scored at 1/2, 2 3/8, 3 3/8, and 5 1/4. So we're going to start here, and I have my insert strip, which helps make the dimension in the box card, and that is 2 7/8 by 1 1/4 inch, and I scored it at 1/2 and 2 3/8. So first we're going to form the box, and I want to put the insert in now because it just makes life a little easier. There's a 1 inch section you can see here. That's where we're going to attach our insert. So I'm going to start by adding some adhesive on the 2 tabs I created by the scores. I'm going to lay this flat with the 1/2 inch score on my left. And I'm going to attach my insert so that it's abutting the fold here. And then easy way to get it to go the other side is lay it flat and just fold that over. And immediately you have your insert in. And I'm just going to add some adhesive here on my tab and fold that in. If you want it straight, again, you can fold it flat and just press down. So this is the box card mechanism. I'm going to add my carton to the front and back. So I'll start by adding some adhesive on the longer edge of the box on the front. And I'm going to center my carton, and you want it to be flush with the bottom. It looks about centered. Press that down, and then you're going to do the same on the other side with the other carton. kind of look at it and make sure it's centered. It needs to be moved over just a little bit. So now we have our box for our box card. It stands up and it's pretty sturdy. I set it up so it would be pretty sturdy because we want to, oops, it's a little crooked. Fix that. Now the fun part is filling the box. I've cut a variety of cute little items here, and I also have a little strip of our heavyweight acetate. This is because I want my mouse to really pop up, and to give it a little more structure and strength, I'm going to glue this in as well to back the mouse, and you'll see as we go along. But I'm going to start with the strawberries in the front, and those are pretty easy. I'm going to start with the middle strawberry. So I have 3 strawberries here. I'm just going to put some adhesive on the bottom part of my strawberry. And we're going to stick that right in the front of the basket, in the center. And we'll do that for the other 2 that are going to be in the front. And 1 more. Oops, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Put that in, press down so they're in there pretty well. The next, I'm going to attach my mouse and a couple of more strawberries to the insert here. This gives it nice dimension. It looks like it's 3D. So what I'm going to do is I will start by adding the strawberries to my mouse, because that just saves a little aggravation. So I put some adhesive on this one, add that here, and then we'll do it with the same with the other one. Right here so we can see his face. Now I want him to be popped up a little bit so he sticks out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece of heavyweight acetate that I cut. It's about 1/2 inch and maybe about, I don't know, 2.5, 3 inches long. I'm going to just put a swath of adhesive down the center of the back of my mouse and attach this here. This is nice and heavy. Our heavyweight acetate really holds up well. And now I'm going to see, where do I want my mouse to stick up? I think I'd like him maybe about there. And it just so happens that that is flush with the bottom of my piece. Otherwise, just cut an extra long piece and you can always trim it. It's easier to trim on the bottom because it's flat. Now, if you want to make sure this is going to fit in a standard envelope, sometimes my trick is I'll take an A2 envelope, and this is tiny, but it's still a cute little card that you can give to someone. So now I'm going to put some adhesive on the front of my acetate. It doesn't matter that you can see it because it's all going to be hidden. And I'm going to attach it to the back side right in here of my insert. And you just want to make sure it's centered pretty well and press down really well. I'm losing my stem here. So now you can see the little mouse peeking up. And if you can see in there, the adhesive is holding that solidly. Otherwise, you'd just be gluing the little guy's feet and he probably wouldn't stay very well, but he's in there pretty solidly. Now I want to decorate the front of my card. I cut one of the strawberry blossoms and a couple leaves, and I think I'm going to do a birthday card. So I grabbed from the All the Things, the happy birthday sentiment. So first I'm going to center this here and put that, some adhesive. And if you want to flatten it, he folds nicely. Just center it to the basket a little. And I also want to add a little strawberry over here. Oops, I'm going to move this up a little. You could also take more more acetate and make it stick up out of the top, but I didn't think about that when I was making this. So I'm going to add this little strawberry to the front. Just want to make sure it doesn't go below the bottom of the card because you want it to all stand up well. And on this side, I will add my flower. Just going to put adhesive on half because I want it kind of sticking off the front. And we'll add some leaves. Put this under the flower a little bit. And the other leaf. There. So now we have a little box card. Stands up nicely. And it will fit into a standard A2 envelope. If you make one, I'd love to see it. You can tag me at Kathy_Scow, S-K-O-U, on Instagram, and I'm Kathy Scow on Facebook. I'd love to see it. Have a good one.